Well, hello everyone. Let me adjust my headset here. Hello everyone. This is your host, TheOwlHat, and welcome back for the first time, sort of, kinda, you know what I mean, to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is a game, one of the first games I ever played on the channel, and I am super excited to bring it to you. Now, you might recognize, if you're a longer time viewer, that I did play this game before, but the thing is, that didn't work out. My computer had some things that I had to tweak, and that required me losing a lot of information, including my saves. So, welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I may not ever have bothered finishing this if not for prompting by a friend of mine. So, if you're watching, this one's for you. Go directly to your character sheet and select, I don't want to answer questions. Although that might be a cool thing if you ever want to go through it. I'll just do like you guys have never seen it before. I'll do a straight run through. We have the Bruja. They are the angry and fiery, aggressive vampires. We have the Gangrel, if you can see there. They are the crazy animalistic vampires that can turn into things. You ever seen Dracula turn into smoke or a bat? That's Gangrel Clan. Malkavian, the lunatics. He looks crazy. I know a guy like that. Reminds me of my friend Jeff Malkavian. Malkavians are, like I said, the lunatics. Their powers are derived from madness. They are literally crazy, irreversibly, incurably insane. The Nosferatu, they are just the ugly ones, man. But they're also very strong. They present a completely different challenge playing this game. I don't recommend them for the first time through, but they make you run it as a stealth mission, since obviously you can't be seen walking around looking like that. Get the hell out of here. Toreador. They are the pretty vampires. You'll also notice the skin is different. I downloaded a skin from, I believe, Patches Scrolls or Planet Vampire. If you get the chance, go on there. If you're playing the game along with me, check them out, man. This game has a huge, very involved community dedicated to patching and adding things to it. It is much beloved. Tremere, they are the magic vampires. They're the ones with all the rituals and weird-ass powers. They are also fun to play through. Ventru, they are the rich, aristocrat, fancy-ass vampires. Us, also I should mention, for the purpose of Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, each vampire clan has a distinct flaw. So we have the Bruja, their temper is their flaw, they call that the Beast. The Beast rises to the surface quite easily in the Bruja. Gangrel, where they're during there, they also freak out a lot, so you'll find some of the flaws overlapping. The Gangrel are very animalistic. It's easy for them to lose their humanity. The Malkavian, their flaw is obviously their strength. They're nuts. They can't function in society. The Nosferatu's flaw is slightly obvious, we'll say. Tremere, I believe, get hungry more often, and Ventru, though the mechanic is not played out to its fullest extent, my voice cracked there a little. The Ventru can only feed from certain people. They can't feed from just anybody. So for our purposes here, we're going to play as the Toreador because I really like their clan. Toreador, forgive me, that's the correct one. We also have, you can select male and female, you'll see here. And history. This applies some various plus or minuses to your character's ability sheet here. So Teamster, you believe in collective bargaining to get justice for working families, and if that fails, there's collective wrench beatings. Swap the priority of your attributes to physical, social, and mental. What that'll mean is that you'll get more and then less and then the least amount in those various things. I'll take you to the character sheet and give you a better rundown of how that works in just a second here. If I remember correctly, more experience. Rapacious bloodlust. Start with an extra point in strength and brawl. You're more likely to frenzy. That's fine by me. Your impatient demeanor makes stealth more difficult. It takes more experience to raise your stealth difficulty. Now, I enjoyed playing with one of these two. Presence lasts longer, but I can't raise wits above 3. No, I want Rapacious Bloodlust. That would be my favorite history there. As you can see, there are a great deal of them, but that's the one I want. So, to carry on. Character sheet. Is the music done? Is it just played? Oh, that's too bad. Anyway, what do we got here? Well, let me show you. Strength, if you look as I highlight them, strength will highlight unarmed combat and melee combat. Dexterity is lockpicking and sneaking. Stamina is bashing. Charisma is persuasion, and so on. You need a higher persuasion to persuade people to do certain things, like let you into a building or wherever you're not allowed. Appearance will also help with that, since seduction is a persuasion trait. We have perception that'll let you both do better in ranged combat, but I'm not sure exactly how much it affects it. It'll also let you notice things you wouldn't normally, like items will glow and such. We have intelligence, obviously, research, and intimidate. These will add other dialogue options and make things like defense and hacking with your computer better. We obviously also have computer. Finance will let you haggle prices at shops. Investigation for your inspection. Scholarship, research, and persuasion. And then the obvious ones like security for lockpicking. Stealth for, stealth, firearms, and so on. So where do I like to start here? I am going to go ahead. We got 2 to spend in attributes, so I think I'm going to go with... we can't use anything in physical. We can do through social. So I kind of really like having a higher persuasion. I'm going to go with 1 appearance and 1 charisma. Because, we can't have a 1 appearance. We're a Toreador. We're the pretty monsters. And perception, intelligence, or wits. Wits will be combat, defense, and hacking. Perception will be range and inspection, or research and intimidate. We're going to go with an extra perception. We're a very perceptive sort. Talents. I'm going to go with a dodge, a brawl, and an intimidation or subterfuge. We'll go with an extra subterfuge because I think that will help our persuasion. No? Or I could go with 2 dodge. You know what? I'm going to go with 2 dodge and 1 less seduction. I like the hand-to-hand combat system here. For this, I don't need the melee, but let's go ahead and give ourselves a stealth dot. Melee, we'll have a pretty solid... I can't raise melee? Or I only have the... I already spent that. I can't... Yeah, I'll just get stealth this time. And for this, how about an extra inspection and a computer or scholarship? What do you think? Research or persuasion? Hacking is more immediately useful. Now, for your extra disciplines, you can do this any way you want. Auspex is your special sight. This will help with inspection. It'll help you find things you wouldn't normally find, and it's an active ability as opposed to a passive trait. Celerity is super speed, and presence is intimidation. It will weaken your enemies and make their blows less likely to land. I'm going to go ahead and go with celerity because who doesn't like super speed? We haven't named our... character. Please name your character. That's my bad. We definitely don't want him to be unnamed, but we can go ahead right now and name him TheOwlHat. Well, with capital letters, it's a name. TheOwlHat. Excellent. Perfect. Everything is as it should be. Continue. 8 minutes just for the character creation. That is my bad. I don't know what happened there. I expected the music to, keep playing. Here we go. The beginning.
I want to show you something.
You can guess what's going on here. If you can't guess, you'll figure it out in a second. She bite our face? Fuck, we're dead. Surprise. Fuck, we're dead again. No, I'm just kidding. There's more game than that, of course.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence. as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Oh. Well, there goes our sire. That's kind of some
Which
bullshit.
leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
I've decided this is bullshit too, man. Fuck that. Not our fault. We certainly didn't have any say in the matter. They just wanted to show us something. Who knew that would be, death?
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
So that's the prince. He has a big old penis, capable of intelligent speech. Yeah, he's a real pain in the ass. All of those players in the theater will be important to the story later. You'll see pretty much all of them throughout the course of our various missions as we guide our brand new vampire through the ups and downs of vampire society.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have truly become. I'm not so horrible. My jokes are not that bad, I'll have you know. Mouse to look around, WSA or WASD, pretty standard control scheme. Well, here we go, by the way. This is Smilin' Jack.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
What the hell? Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I could probably use the help.
All right.
If you're,
Why don't we step out back here?
Sure, what the hell. By the way, your ears do not deceive you. That is totally Adventure Time voice actor Joe DiMaggio.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
I have had several. I mean, a drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do? I mean, I could probably figure it
Down
out.
around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So,
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Maybe I have. You don't know. You don't know my life. Want to become a vampire then? It's been one of those nights.
Now
I
go
could
for
use
it.
a drink.
Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
I mean, I guess. Isn't that the best part of being a vampire? You can straight up eat people? Now, here's one small discrepancy I have. Okay? Straight up locked fence. Yes, I know. Feed humans. Thank you. Once you become feeding, etc. I think it's the F key. Box here, locked up. This area, locked up. Husk of a car, and then this dude in a nice suit who, quote-unquote, could not find his car. I'd like to know how the hell he got in here. Maybe from this door? Doesn't seem like it. It's got no damn thing on it. Hey, buddy. What's up? You are lunch. You have become lunch. We're going to go ahead and fill up our blood meter here. He is delicious. And yeah, that's about it. If you kill him unnecessarily, he qualifies as an innocent person, at least from your perspective. That will lower your humanity. And since we already have a tendency to freak out, it's probably best we don't just go around fucking murdering people for no reason.
Yeah.
Jack, talk to me.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it.
I am.
I can see it in your eyes.
And
You're
you?
a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
You got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but
feel
wait,
fantastic.
It gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Not so much join as I was dragged in, so I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
I got it.
Okay, now.
Oh, good.
What the fuck is this?
More good news. Night is turning out fantastic.
Meet up in a bit. I just want to see what the ruckus is.
All right, Jack, you could step to the side there. Left click to continue. Yes, thank you. I believe it's E to open. Yeah, all right, excellent. We have the warehouse now. I'm actually running a little bit over time. So, yes, jump key, spacebar. Thank you. Everything is space for jump, which is why my damn computer sticks so much, because I keep having to use the spacebar. Guys, that's probably going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed that, leave a like. If you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. But please tell me what you thought in the comments section. And guys, this is your host, TheOwlHat, saying I will see you next time.